Alex Smith, what's going on, brother? Travis Kelce, Cincinnati Bearcats, go Cats. Just wanted to get on here and ask you a question, but first say thank you for being such an instrumental part of my career. I truly mean that. I think, I wouldn't be where I am today without learning how to be a pro from you and, not being afraid to make mistakes and to learn from those mistakes and to, stay positive through the ups and downs of an NFL football game. I remember a game in New York where you threw me the ball, then I kind of gung-hoed the whole situation, threw it 40 yards downfield to somebody I wasn't supposed to, bonehead move, interception, fourth quarter, game on the line. I just lost the game for the team in my mind. You come over to me as I'm hanging my head, you tap me on the chest and you go, dude, just think of it like a punt. It's just like a punt. You're playing field position. I was like, even though it was second down, field position, defense gets a stop, we get the ball back, we go down and score and win the game. And that's the mentality that you helped me develop no matter what stupid decisions I make through a football game. And thank you for that. And, we didn't get the ball back. We lost that game. And it was definitely a huge part of me throwing an interception. Was there anybody in your career that made you feel like it was okay to throw an interception in the fourth quarter, as long as it was like with good intention? All right, now. Miss you guys.
He looks wildly familiar.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce has never been able to hide his emotions when it comes to Taylor Swift, and the latest episode of the New Heights podcast once again proved that. In a conversation that seemed to revolve around football, the new NFL season, and familiar family stories, the Kansas City Chiefs player unexpectedly surprised both his co-host and fans by excitedly revealing the location of his wedding with his globally famous fiancée. That moment quickly became a hot topic on social media, not only because of Taylor Swift's name, but also because of the way Travis talked about the wedding: sincere, proud, and deeply personal, something rare for an NFL star known for his strong personality, humor, and relatively private life. A seemingly ordinary podcast, until Travis slipped up. The New Heights podcast aired earlier this week, featuring the familiar brothers Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce. The initial content was nothing unusual. They talked about preseason training, changes to the Chiefs roster, and a few light-hearted anecdotes about the Kelce family. However, the atmosphere began to change when Jason, in his usual teasing style, unexpectedly asked his younger brother, "So what about the big plans off the court? Is there anything that excites you more than the Super Bowl?" The question made Travis chuckle, run his hand through his chin, and then pause for a few seconds, a reaction podcast listeners were all too familiar with whenever he was about to share something very real. "We've chosen a wedding venue." Finally, Travis admitted, Actually, yes. I think I can say this now. We've chosen a wedding venue." Just one short sentence, but enough to almost make Jason Kelce jump out of his seat. He shouted, "Wait! What did you just say?" Travis burst out laughing, nodding repeatedly, unable to hide his excitement. "That's right. Taylor and I agreed. It's a very special place, not only beautiful but also deeply meaningful to both of us." The location wasn't just a place, it was part of their love story. While not naming it specifically right away, Travis shared enough details for the listener to get a sense of it. "It's not a flashy place, not the kind that everyone has to look at. It's a place that makes us feel peaceful. A place where, when you're there, you forget all the noise around you." According to Travis, this location is associated with the couple's rare private moments during their dating period, especially the days they tried to avoid the media and just be themselves. "Taylor once told me she wanted to walk down the aisle in a place where she felt like Taylor, not Taylor Swift on stage." That statement silenced Jason Kelce for a few seconds, a rare occurrence, before he exclaimed, "That says it all. You're really serious." The noticeable change in Travis Kelce's tone when talking about his wedding. Longtime New Heights fans quickly noticed something. Travis's tone when talking about his wedding was completely different from other topics. No longer the humorous, joke-loving, or self-deprecating Travis. Instead, a calmer, slower, and more thoughtful Travis. I've played basketball my whole life. I've won, I've lost, I've had incredible moments. But preparing for this wedding, it makes me feel like I'm entering a completely different phase. He admitted that choosing a location wasn't easy, not because of a lack of options, but because each decision carried immense emotional weight. Taylor Swift played a central role in the decision-making process. Travis didn't hesitate to say that Taylor Swift was the one who helped him understand what he truly wanted. Taylor has a very special ability. She doesn't force, she doesn't impose. She just asks, does this feel right? And if the answer is no, we keep looking. According to Travis, they considered many different locations, from big cities and private resorts to iconic places. But in the end, they both came back to the same feeling. We wanted the place to tell our story, not to be just a show. Jason Kelce, I've never seen my brother like this before. Jason Kelce, who usually plays the practical older brother role, couldn't hide his emotion when talking about Travis's transformation. I've seen him excited about football, about winning, about crazy moments. But the way he talks about this wedding, it's different. Jason admitted that he has absolute faith in Travis and Taylor's decision. If they say it's the right place, then I know it's the right place. Fans immediately tracked down the location. Right after the podcast aired, social media was flooded with speculation. From Kansas City, New York, Nashville, to private mountain or lakeside resorts, every theory was put forward. However, Travis cleverly avoided confirming anything specific. We'll share when the time is right. For now, that's something we want to keep private. A low-key wedding, but full of meaning. One detail that caught many people's attention was Travis's emphasis. This isn't the biggest, most extravagant wedding. But it's the most authentic wedding for us. This aligns with what Taylor Swift has shared in her songs and interviews before. She always cherishes private, authentic moments more than the spotlight. Donna Kelce and both families are fully supportive. Travis also revealed that his mother, Donna Kelce, knew about the venue and was very excited. My mother said that just by looking at how we talked about it, she knew it was the right choice. Taylor Swift's family, according to Travis, also fully respects and supports the couple's decision. A new chapter is unfolding. When asked how he felt at that moment, Travis answered simply, "I feel grateful. Grateful for having Taylor by my side, and for being able to build this in our own way." The podcast episode ended with laughter, but its impact lingered, not just for New Heights fans, but for millions of Swifties and NFL fans worldwide. Conclusion. Travis Kelce's excited revelation of his wedding location with fiancée Taylor Swift on the podcast was more than just entertainment news. It was a moment that showed a very different Travis Kelce, more mature, more profound, and ready to step into a new role in life. That location, wherever it may be, is now more than just the venue for a wedding. It has become a symbol of the journey of love, understanding, and choosing each other every day for one of the most talked about couples today. The Kansas City Chiefs star will not play in the All-Star event, which is now a flag football game held in San Francisco on February 3rd, during Super Bowl week. Instead, the Buffalo Bills announced on Friday, January 23rd that tight end Dalton Kincaid will take Kelce's place, with Bills beat reporter Jay Skursky, from the Buffalo News, reporting that Kincaid is an injury replacement for the Chiefs star. Kelce, 36, has been named to the Pro Bowl 11 times over his 13-year NFL career. Neither the Chiefs tight end nor the franchise has previously announced that Kelce is suffering an injury. Meanwhile, Kincaid himself played through a significant knee injury throughout the past season, his teammate recently revealed.